what's happening, y'all? So, check it out. Get this in the camera. Look at that beauty. Oh, she's gorgeous. This has been a project guitar for a while now. I guess it's been at least a couple years now. I've been slowly getting parts and upgrading this, and I just got it finished. There are more tonal options in this than I could possibly fit into a video. But are any of them any good? I don't know. Let's find out. You silly mutt. Okay, so let's start by just kind of going into the story of this guitar. I was given this guitar by my friend Steve, who it was given to him by a musician, and I can't remember if it was somebody in his family or just somebody he knew. But they had this guitar and it had suffered some damage. There was the trem system had suffered some damage, so Steve was using it, but he had it like just pulled all the way back. The tremolo system wasn't functioning. There's some minor damages to the finish. Just some little things. You know, he kind of gave me the same deal that the person who gave him the guitar provided him, and that was, you fix it up, it's yours. So then I started taking it upon myself to really fix it a few years down the line once I actually had some money to get parts. And while I was at it, we kind of decided why not go all out and make it super, super awesome. So let's do a quick run through of what all we've actually done to this bad boy. First off, we switched out the pickups. This is the SF540 series, and stock out of the factory, they had DiMarzio Quantums, and this is, let's see, F5, so this is a 1995 model. So back then, I believe they were the Quantum ones. Decent pickups, but when we started looking at upgrading, Steve Vai had recently come out with his new custom Pias, and me being a Steve Vai Satriani fan, figured why not? Oh, we put new, we can get these in here. Put new locking and automatic trimming tuners, the Diodarios on there. So like I already said, a new trem system, all new electronics, all completely brand new electronics. It's got new switches, new pots, new output jack, and then insulated the all the cavities with RF insulating paint. Fixed some of the little, you can barely see it right there where the black kind of overlays. That was a big chips. Fixed that, so fixed the body damages. And then took it a couple steps further. When I put the new pickups in here, I installed them in Seymour Duncan triple shots. If you're not familiar with the triple shots, it gives you 4 different tonal options per humbucker. So it's got 2 switches right here. One position gives you humbucker wired in series, another position gives you humbucker wired in parallel, another position gives you the north coil, and yet another position gives you the south coil. Pretty crazy, right? I've got that on both humbuckers. And then I started reading about the 7-tone Strat mod and realizing that, yeah, with a 3 pickup guitar and a 5-way switch, there was no way to get the neck and the bridge together or all 3 pickups together. That's where I put a push-pull pot on my tone knob. So that push-pull pot engages the bridge pickup in positions 5 and 4, which essentially gives me 7 different positions, and each of those positions, except for the solo middle one, with a humbucker that is just wired to go straight to the switch and then through the controls, so it doesn't split the pickups automatically, then lets me decide exactly how I want that pickup to behave. Now, when I did the math on how many different combinations there were, it turned out to be 49. That's a lot to go through. Not only that, but let's be honest, a lot of the differences are going to be very subtle. I'm not saying there won't be any, but chances are the differences are going to be negligible. Let's be honest, this is a experiment in the extreme, but it's really freaking cool. For right now, I think let's just kind of keep this fairly simple. That way, we can get a good sample size without making this a 5-hour long video. All right, and before we get started, let's talk a little bit about signal flow here. Because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm actually not miking up a speaker for once. Weird. So I'm running from my guitar to the DI box, which is then running into my audio interface. It's also running to my PVJSX, my Joe Satriani signature amp. From there, I'm running to a load box, which is then going to the interface, and then I'm using some speaker simulation here. So we're still getting real amp sound, I'm just not actually miking up a speaker cabinet. Well, with all that said, let's dive in. Bridge pickup, wired in series. Second position, bridge in middle. Third position, middle pickup. Fourth position, neck in middle. Fifth position, neck pickup, wired in series. Moving on to what I call sixth position, neck and bridge pickup, both wired in series. Last position is seventh position, all pickups. And now that we have evaluated all the different positions, let's take a look at the triple shots themselves and the different tones that they can offer. So I'm going to have my handy dandy little instruction book here. It's got a diagram that shows all the different positions to set these at. Make sure I get this right. This is bridge pickup, series humbucker. Next up, bridge pickup, parallel humbucker. On to bridge pickup, north coil. Bridge pickup, south coil. Neck pickup, series humbucker. Neck pickup, parallel humbucker. Neck pickup, north coil. Neck pickup, south coil. Well, I think that's enough to evaluate things when it comes to the clean channel. Let's see how it sounds when we get a little dirty. Anyway, kicking it over to the Ultra channel, and let's see what happens when we put some gain on this. Starting over evaluating the 7 positions, with the triple shots both set to humbucker series. First up is first position, bridge pickup. Second position, bridge and middle. Third position, middle pickup. Fourth position, neck and middle. Fifth position, neck pickup. Sixth position, neck and bridge. Seventh position, all pickups. that should do it for evaluating the different switch positions. Let's check out the triple shots when it comes to a little gain. So we're stepping back to the bridge pickup with Series Humbucker. Bridge pickup, parallel humbucker. Bridge pickup, north coil. Bridge pickup, south coil. All right, moving on to the neck pickup. First up, Series Humbucker. Moving on, neck pickup, parallel humbucker. Neck pickup, north coil. Neck pickup, south coil. All right, well, that should be enough to kind of get a cursory evaluation going. Overall, are all the tones super unique from each other? No. Um, I mean, let's just be completely honest here. This is just a cool thing to do. Like I am absolutely floored. I am so happy that I put this together. It's going to be a great tool in the toolbox, but it is excessive. Like there's no need for all these different settings to exist in a guitar. It's just a cool thing that I got some experience doing and can say that I did and have in here for myself or other artists to use that are working with me. Um, but that being said, the Pias sound great. Yeah, I couldn't be happier. I am absolutely thrilled that I finally finished putting this together. But that's from a biased person who has spent a lot of time and money working on this. So by all means, uh, leave some comments down below. Let us know what you thought, and especially if you have tried it yourself. I would definitely like to know if you've used the triple shots. How did you use them? How did it work out for you? Have you used the Pias? One critique that I would say about this particular build, if I had to be really specific, is this body is crazy thin. You see that? It's crazy thin, and the switch is like right out here on the edge. Ibanez makes the VLX 91 5-way switch, which is pretty much the only switch I could get that actually fit in the cavity. It's such a pain. Seriously, it is. It's ridiculous. It's tiny. The way they fit the connections together, it's a total pain in the culo. Other than that, I will say the triple shots in just a standard setup, probably pretty easy to do because these pickups are 4-conductor wire pickups. The triple shots are 3, a black, white, and a ground. Makes it super easy to connect. And then everything's happening right here. And yeah, parts of that were made a little bit easier than they could have been had I just been straight wiring the pickups. Another thing to be careful about, if you do use the triple shots, double check the manufacturer of the pickups that you're using. I did make that mistake. I wired everything up and then I wasn't getting sound out of the humbuckers with the triple shots in certain positions. And then I had an epiphany and realized that I was a dum-dum. And the triple shots are manufactured by Seymour Duncan, whereas the Pias are manufactured by DiMarzio, who use different color codings for their wires. And whenever I was soldering the triple shots up, yeah, I just kind of went black to black, red to red, not really thinking about it, which was just a total noob mistake on my part, but it happens. Anyway, to close, thank you for watching. I appreciate you very much. Just look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, love it so much. Just like I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. You're awesome. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, follow links below to support the channel. Go check out the merch store. Visit our website. You're awesome. Appreciate you very much. Have a good one. Peace.